Hey guys, it's Bob. Welcome back to Modern Life for the 70s Mind and Bob's Cabinet of Curiosities. Today I'm going to talk briefly, not in too much detail, about comic books. It's not something I do a lot of collecting of, although I've got stacks of old comic books that, if they were in better condition, would probably be worth some money. But with comic books, it's all about condition, and mine are beat up. So I keep them just because they bring me back. And once in a while, I'll go back and I'll look at them and enjoy them because, it does bring you back to the time when you got them. I remember I was a member of the Gold Key Comic Club, and that was a line of comic books that were out at the time. And oh man, when a comic book came in the mail, it was so exciting. And I should have taken that pristine copy and stuck it in the closet, but no, I tucked it in my pocket and walked around with it, and they're just destroyed. But I still have them, so that's fun. The precursor to comic books were cartoons, and those go back, I think, early to mid 1800s, and where you would originally find them in like newspapers and periodicals and stuff like that. Through the natural evolution, the comics turned into comic books, or the cartoons turned into comic books. And with the debut of Superman in Action Comics #1, and around a year later with Batman being released in Detective Comics #27, comic books took off. After some time, believe it or not, there was some backlash to comic books. I think people were thinking there was some hidden meanings behind them, and with the uproar, the industry in 1956 decided that they needed to create someone to kind of watch over this. So they created the Comic Code Authority. But all they did was say, it's your job to self-regulate. At least that's the way I understand it. So I'm not sure it accomplished much. But, since the start in like the 30s with these comic books, they've remained relevant, and now they have more than saturated the film and television markets. Probably more than I like, because I love movies, but I'm just tired of action movies coming out. It's just not my genre, I guess. So, what I have done with comic books, and you're probably asking, why the heck are you talking about comic books? Having my love for music like I do, I thought I would see how many comic books out there that have like a record player theme. So that was my angle on it. So I came up with a few, and I found them. I assume there's more out there, but man, I haven't found any yet, but I'm sure I haven't seen them all. So let me show you a couple of them. This is a Tweety and Sylvester comic book, and it's got Tweety and Sylvester playing a record. So I thought that was kind of fun. And it looks like more of a trap for the poor bird, but we all know that the bird always won, so it really didn't matter. So this is Tweety and Sylvester. This is a Dell comic book, and it was released, it just says March through May. There's no year on it. I should have looked beforehand, but 1958, I think this is. So that's that. And then I had another Tweety and Sylvester by the Whitman Comic Company, and that's this one. And so I thought that was kind of fun. Sylvester looks a little angry, but he never wins, so I guess he has a right to be a little angry. And then I found this is another Dell comic book, and it's Woody Woodpecker, and it's that's a unique way to come up with a needle to play a record, but I guess it worked. And I haven't read these comics to even know if the stories behind them have to do with music or if it's just what happened in the front cover. I don't know. But these are fun, and I always like the ads on the back of comics. I remember I was young, and I used to be able to order things that young kids nowadays should not play with. And I don't want to mention stuff, but things that young kids should not play with only because they're dangerous. So it was amazing what you could order online as a kid. And it'd be like, for 59 cents, you can get this item. So I would pack an envelope with like 59 pennies that I saved and mailed it. And somehow they got it. It was very, it was very clear that this envelope was packed with coins. But somehow there were honest people through the chain of the movement of the mail And they got them, and I couldn't believe it. Like 2 months later, I got some of this stuff in the mail. That was hilarious. Um, that wouldn't happen today. And this is a Little Lulu. I don't know if you're familiar with Little Lulu. This is another Dell Comics, and it just says November. It doesn't really have a year. 1954, it looks like. So this is Little Lulu with a little mini record player. And looks like we got some instruments in there too. So that was one I had to get. And I got one more. This is a giant, an Archie's Giant series. And it's the 21st issue. And it looks like we are talking. Do I have a year in this? I don't see it off the top of my head. Just around 1970. So this is the Archies. Has a little bit more going on. I don't remember all the. It was Veronica. Archie's here. Da, da, da. I don't. I have to sing the song. Melody. Was there a melody or it's in this as in the Archies? I just don't remember. But anyways, they're playing a record player, and on the back, if you had to earn extra money, you could earn $100 by selling cards. What a deal! So, anyways, these are fun. I'm always on the always on the search for more. I don't know why. I don't frame them, but I just collect things. And I thought I'm not a big comic book person, but I am a music person. And these were just another bit of music history that I thought was interesting. If you know of any other comics, or if you have any you're willing to get rid of, let me know if they picture like a record player or something in the front, or maybe even like a jukebox. That would be fun as well. All right, just a little look back on things. I hope you enjoyed that. If you liked the video, will you please click the like button below? And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be even better. Okay, guys, I'll catch you on the next episode, I guess, of the Cabinet of Curiosities. And I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day, okay? Peace out. Bye.